and thanks for tuning in. I'm Kayla Smith, and I'm here with Lieutenant Governor Garlin Gilchrist. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Good to be here with you.
We're so excited, and we're just going to hop right into the first question. So I'm curious, what is the purpose of your trip, and what do you plan to achieve on it?
So it's great to be back in the northeast part of the Lower Peninsula here. And what I'm talking about is the work that Governor Gretchen Whitmer and I are proud to have achieved on a bipartisan basis working with our legislature for the Building Michigan Together plan, which is the deepest surge in infrastructure investment in 1 year in a really long time in the state of Michigan. And so we've worked together to invest in everything from roads and bridges to water infrastructure, and something near and dear to my heart, which is high speed, high quality, affordable internet access. We have a $250 million investment that's going to be a real game changer here in Northeast Lower Michigan. So that's what I'm here to talk about.
So with your experience as a former computer engineer, can you speak on the importance of having access to high-speed internet for our community?
It is a game changer for Northern Michigan. Having access to robust internet connectivity means that people can have great educational experiences, not just for kids who had to learn remotely during the pandemic, but to further your education going forward as an adult as well. We also have opportunities to connect people to telemedicine services and medical professionals who may not be present in the community, but some people may need access to those specialists or whatever to manage their care or to manage their medical conditions. So having that available remotely because you have a really fast internet connection can improve your health outcomes. It also is a great economic development driver. If we have great internet access in Alpena and the surrounding communities, more people will come here to start businesses, there will be more investment in our communities and in our neighborhoods, and it'll help our community be more prosperous and to keep our talented Michiganders here and to attract people to come here to pursue their dreams. And so this is really going to make a big difference, and we're proud that Michigan is going to be a leader in this space.
Last week, the governor signed the Building Michigan Together plan, and I want to hear what you and the governor plan to achieve and what you think this plan means for our community.
Sure, we think this is a transformational infrastructure investment, and it involves $316 million to invest in roads and bridges. It's building on the foundation we've already laid. In Northeast Lower Michigan, we fixed about 2,238 miles of lane miles of highway. And so we want to continue to build on that momentum to fix more bridges in the community. And if we can repair a bridge and not have to have that bridge go out, it's a huge economic driver for the region. It includes $750 million total in investment in water projects across the state of Michigan. So that's dams, that's the mitigation of PFAS contamination, that's the replacement of lead service lines, and just making sure that everyone has access to safe and clean drinking water in every community in our state of Michigan. It also includes a $400 million investment in our park systems, all of our 103 state parks, as well as local and community parks as well, will have dollars available to be able to make park improvements, to build new facilities, to do renovation, to beautification. All these kinds of things are really going to be a game changer. It also includes a $100 million investment in affordable housing, something really important in Alpena and really important in so many communities. We need to have housing that is, responsive to the needs of the community and the businesses in the community, so people can want to come and move someplace and afford to be able to work there. And then again, last but not least, it includes $250 million to expand access to the internet. And so again, we think that this combination of infrastructure investments represents a chance to really invest in our communities, our people, and move Northeast Michigan forward. So we're very excited about what it represents.
So how many people in this area would benefit from improving broadband infrastructure?
I think this is something that benefits everyone. And it's one of the reasons why expanding internet access has been such an area of bipartisan consensus. We all agree that our communities are stronger when they're better connected. Our communities are more prosperous when they're better connected. We've even seen studies that have shown, for example, that when our farmers and other agriculture professionals, when they have high-speed, high-quality internet access on their farms yield more productive crops. They are able to be more profitable and make more money, in addition to the work that happens from an economic development standpoint within cities like Alpena. So we think that everyone will benefit from a better connected community.
I know we spoke a bit on housing. It is a huge issue here. What is the governor doing to address the housing issue and to make housing more accessible for people with low income?
Just like high-speed internet access, I think providing more access to high-quality, affordable housing is also an area of bipartisan consensus. And the governor and I last year proposed a $100 million investment in affordable housing. So we're so proud to have come together with the legislature, Republicans and Democrats, to work on this and solve this problem. And we think this investment is a good start, this $100 million. It's going to draw down, we believe, about $480 million in private investment in affordable housing development projects. And so we think that this will, again, set a new floor for the kind of investment we can make so that people can have safe, affordable places to live that are convenient and they're close to the things that they need to go to do their day-to-day lives, whether it's close to conveniently located workplaces, where we have childcare facilities that are available close to where people live and work, so that people can then have the peace of mind to live in a community and to be fully present in the community. Because if you think about it, where you live, like that's your jumping off point, your foundation for how you participate in a community. So we need that to be affordable everywhere.
And we spoke a bit earlier about mental health resources in our education environments. And I'm curious what you see moving forward when it comes to providing more spaces and opportunities for whether it be students or administration to get the mental health resources that they need.
That's right. I mean, all of us have experienced trauma in the last couple of years. We've all had loss. COVID's been very stressful for a lot of people. Right. And this has weighed heavily on our education professionals and our students. And so in the budget that the governor and I have laid out for this coming year, we're proposing a historic investment in mental and behavioral health services being available directly to students and education professionals in their school buildings. We think this is important to make available in schools because that's where the kids and professionals are. They go there every day, we will see them there, and I think having those professionals meeting people where they are is the best way to make sure they can be taken care of. And so in addition to the funding to be able to support those in buildings, we're also looking at upgrading our state's student loan repayment programs, particularly for people who are choosing to pursue behavioral health professional degrees or certifications to be able to deliver and meet the demand that we have. And it's building upon the foundation from programs that we've been implemented on a bipartisan basis in past budgets, the Michigan Reconnect program and the Futures for Frontliners program, all that provide tuition-free pathways to higher education so people can get their professional training and certification in things like mental behavioral health support.
So, like you said, we've come out of a very stressful 2 years when it comes to the pandemic. What do you think moving forward with these resources being implemented, specifically talking about mental health, what positive outcomes will we get from providing these mental health resources to students and teachers?
Well, I think the most important thing is we want every person in Michigan that when they feel like they're having a problem, when they feel like there's something they're scared or stressed out about, we want them to be confident that there's someone available for them to talk to connect with, who can help them. And so by providing these resources in schools, by building on the foundation we've laid, I got a chance to launch with Senator Stabenow last year the rollout of 33 community behavioral health clinics across the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. So these resources are available to people in their community or at their school so that Michiganders have the peace of mind to know that when something comes up, there will be someone there to meet them and help them. And I think if we can set that as a standard of care, a standard of access to care, I think that will really help our overall, our collective mental health, our collective emotional well-being, which will help us, I think, be a stronger state.
Well, that concludes our interview today. Thank you so much for your time. We know you are a very busy man. You have lots of places to go, but we are really excited that you got to speak to the people of Alpena today.
Thank you for having me. Really glad to be here.